in Gicumbi district in the northern province of Rwanda, where cooperative ihuza aborozi ba kijambere bafatanyije known as iKeep is officially launching a new animal feeds plant and a maize processing factory. The factory was built in close collaboration with Heifer International. Heifer International started work in Rwanda in 2000. It has since then supported 1.4 million families through different projects, mainly with livestock. It focuses on improving farmers' incomes and families' nutrition by providing technical assistance for agricultural production and business management, and by connecting farmers to markets in the dairy, goat, swine and poultry value chains. Now, they have added a maize processing and animal feeds factory that will solve the problem of animal feed shortage in Rwanda.
By providing this area, this will be, I think, the first factory in Gicumbi district for animal feeds. So they won't have to go very far. That's another factor of not walking long distances to go to buy feeds in Kigali or elsewhere. Yeah, also that contributes to the shortage. Yeah, this will be another added factory to those already existing, and also will be beneficial to people around here, because there are so many farmers. Even now we started, they come every day to ask us for the feeds we produce.
This is Rukomo Milk Collection Center, one of the 10 milk collection centers under iKeep. iKeep collects approximately 38,000 liters per day from 9,000 farmers in Gicumbi district, and it employs 73 permanent workers and 38 casual laborers. It has built the 10 milk collection centers with the support of Heifer Rwanda and the government of Rwanda as well.
I love coming to Rwanda. It's a beautiful country, and one of the things that always amazes me is how clean it is. You know, I travel all over Africa, and Rwanda must be the cleanest place on earth. So that's one takeaway that's constant. But the work that we've done in Rwanda shows how hard the people in Rwanda are working. You know, mostly in dairy, and the progress I've seen over the years I've visited is astonishing. Just shows a real commitment and passion, and you know, the systems that we're building, the value chain in terms of improving the genetics of the cows, improving their feed, improving the milk collection centers like this one, improving the processing, is just astonishing and really incredible progress.
Heifer International, from its very beginnings over 75 years ago with Dan West, was all about how you take one animal and how one animal can help transform an entire community. And I think if you look at the history of heifer over the last, as I said, 75 plus years, you really can see how truly working with communities and empowering communities and giving them the tools can really transform.
Poverty and hunger are long-term, generational, multi-generational problems. So to expect to solve them in a 3-year project or 5-year project is ridiculous. So one of the approaches we have is we call it signature programs. We stay with the community to solve the problem long term. And to solve the problem long term, you have to build trust with the government, trust with banks, trust with the farmers, trust with the co-op leadership. And that takes time. It's not an in and out. And so we really believe that ending poverty and hunger is actually a human activity, right? It's not just an economic activity. And for that to be successful, we have to be with the people. And so however long it takes, as long as we've got the resources, we'll be here. And you know, what we're finding is that the longer we stay, the less they need us, because they start to do things for themselves, right? But mostly in the communities where we work, we'll have a successful core people, right? So that's why we'll stay for a long time. Trust is something so valuable. It should not be discarded too quickly, you know, so we want to build on that trust. So my key takeaway is that Rwanda is going to be, is already, but will be an even more successful country in the future.
You've worked with Ben & Jerry, one of the biggest ice cream and frozen yogurt manufacturing companies in the world, right? How do you think of further empowering local milk centers to add value to their milk production as well, to probably have the next best ice cream from Gicumbi in Rwanda?
I think we know about value chains, that production, whether it be milk production or rice production or maize production or chicken production, is generally the least profitable part of the value chain. So, as you know, we're encouraging farmers to be involved in the work that produces finished goods. Finished goods is where the profit is. The closer you are to consumers, the more money the farmers can make. Okay, but to be successful that way, the farmers have to continue owning the commodity, whether it be milk or rice or whatever the commodity is. And that's what we're working towards. So with EKE and with the commodity, with the co-op here, we're already in discussions about, well, can you get involved in the processing of milk? So into ice cream, for example, or sour milk or cheese or whatever. That's how to make more money. And at the end of the day, that's what we want to do. We want to create wealth for the farmers, right? And if you don't involve them all the way to consumers, it's hard. Because the production, just to repeat something I've just said, the profitability at the production point is low, but the profitability at the retail point is high.
To everyone that's here in the community, everyone is committed to improving lives and earning for everyone in the communities a living income, and that's what it's all about.
Uwera Flora is one of the first beneficiaries of Heifer International since it started in 2000, and it has supported her project, as you can see, and it has boosted her development on a personal level, and she has impacted her community as well in different ways. Heifer International empowers the likes of Uwera with sustainable farming practices, improved nutrition and economic security.